I am Bethany today. I'm 26 and I live in Brooklyn, New York.
My name's Jeff Fiola, and I'm 28, and I also live in Brooklyn.
My name is Mindy Strawn. I'm 28, and I live in Brooklyn.
Jeff and I went to college together, and Mindy and I are roommates here in New York.
And that's how I know Mindy, through Bethany.
So at least 7 years for him, 4 years for her.
I think we're all a little bit crazy.
Well, outgoing. Definitely all of us are very outgoing.
True.
She's the craziest,
She is.
sure.
She is.
Out of the three of us.
Yeah.
Never know.
Crazy,
Never know.
is the kind of person that would
It's a little vague. but-
take a pee on the side of the road on the highway.
That's true.
When that's something that I would never do.
I would never do that.
I would never do that. I would go into the woods. No, I would be too scared.
I am absolutely a believer, for sure.
Really? I'm not.
I'm not afraid of the dark, though.
I'm definitely a believer. Yeah. I am afraid of the dark if I stare into the dark long enough.
I have, many times throughout my life. I think the first time was when I was 18. And it's been here and there ever since.
What was the first thing you saw?
A little boy sitting in the backseat of my car while I was
Oh
driving.
my god, that would freak me out. I've never seen anything. I've never seen
That's
anything.
the only time I ever saw a ghost. Other than that, it was just like whispering voices or feeling people touch me or...
Chills. Nothing.
I was in a basement once, and I witnessed this door close, but it was really slow the way it closed. It wasn't just like it was very creaky. It was like that typical thing that you might see in a film. I'm convinced it was something paranormal. That's really about it.
I have. I'm originally from Ohio, and there's a state park where there's supposedly like a woman that haunts the loch there, and so every year on the anniversary of her death, people go and try to like summon her, and we did that a couple times. Nothing ever happened.
No, absolutely not. I would be too scared.
When I was young, I think I would do like fake seances or whatnot.
Did you ever
with
do
my
Mary
friends.
Black in the mirror? I was always too scared
That
to
was
do
too
that.
scary.
You mean
Bloody Mary.
Bloody
Bloody
Mary.
Mary.
Bloody
Yeah.
Mary.
Yeah,
Who's Mary
more
Black?
stuff when I was young, but like now and recently, no.
I watch them. I like their sort of like heightened drama and them sort of calling on a spirit in a room, then all of a sudden something happening in the next room. But I always tend to sort of find a realistic solution as to why X, Y, and Z happened. Like, oh, it was just the wind, or it was going to happen anyway. And I tend to not believe it was the ghost of who they're trying to reach.
I used to watch Unsolved Mysteries as a child all the time, but
Yeah.
I haven't
loved
seen
it.
any of the new stuff really, other than like movies that have come out.
I love watching things ghostly. Yeah, Unsolved Mysteries. I think that guy that was probably the creepiest part of the show, but either way, it was very
His voice.
effective.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You're not sure.
I mean, yeah.
I'm interested. I would be very scared to be proven wrong. Like, I would be very scared to do something.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, if I saw a child in my back seat while I was driving that wasn't my own, I would pull over and I don't know, cry. I don't know.
I'm interested. I'm just terrified, but definitely very curious.
Not sure for some reason. I don't like to make a solid decision on that.
I feel like it depends on the person for some reason, but I think definitely the spirit thing and people living on, and I definitely buy it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I was brought up Catholic, so I was brought up, when you die, you either go to heaven or you go to hell. Now, being a little bit older and a little bit smarter and sort of having my own views and my own sort of take on things, I don't know. I kind of think the idea of somebody still staying here on Earth, I would buy it. It would be scary, but I would buy it.
Ouija boards scare the crap out of me.
Me too.
Ever since I was young, I would hear stories, people using them and how, the little dial or whatever the thing is, when
It would
moving.
move, yeah.
and really believing that, but it was always with real like satanic references, so it would always really scare me. So I've never touched a Ouija board. A medium, on the other hand, I would be more apt to
Yeah, me
speaking
too.
with one.
I've never used a Ouija board.
I mean, I would do it, but if I never used a Ouija board, but as far as a medium, I would need to do it with people.
Yeah.
I would need to have my friends
yeah.
near me. I could never be
Absolutely.
by myself. No way.
It's exciting to do something like that with you two, and just experience it with you guys. But it's a little scary, like, because I don't know where we'd be going, or
Right.
are these angry spirits? Are they?
I think each of us are really jumpy to a point. I don't think any one of us would be able to really provide one another comfort in a situation
No,
like
but
that.
the idea
because-
of being there and like
Yeah.
being able to like physically hold you, or
Yeah.
have you hold me, which is what would be the case, then sure.
but it would be probably pretty scary.
It would be, and I would be,
Regardless, 'cause
I
you're
would
gonna be
be
in the dark.
scared. I'd be scared to be proven wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's my biggest fear is to
Yeah.
have the experience. Say, Jeff, you were wrong. There is a spirit lurking in this warehouse or whatever.
Seems like a really awesome adventure.
It does.
Something
Yeah.
different.
And it's also something that I know like nothing about. I know very little about it. I have no education as far as what scientific evidence we have, and I would love to learn more about it. I would love to like
And maybe
I
to
would-
know that it's not just some sort of television trick to like be there and
Right.
be like, wow, this is really
This is-
happening.
yeah.
They're not just putting that in.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
The end.
All right. Well, that's it. So we hope you choose us.